Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozman back here within the YouTube video, and today we're actually going to be talking about what type of players should you release here in Madden 21 franchise mode. Now, I have covered a lot of stuff involving around the salaries. Now, I'm going to back out of this and show you guys how to access this. All we have to do, again, is my team and salaries. I've talked about a lot of stuff involving what type of players should you release in terms of numbers and stuff like that in the salaries. But again, I'm going to make this a whole video on what type of specific players in terms of numbers, breaking down to that point, what type of players we should release. And we're going to look at some of these numbers here, and the two columns, again, that we're going to be referencing to is the penalty, as you guys can see all the way over here on Khalil Mack at 31.6 mil, and you see the 2020 number at 26.6 mil. So the question is, what type of player should you release? Well, obviously, his penalty is very big compared to other players. Now we are paying him 26.6 mil for this current year because we're still in the first year of the franchise. But his penalty is more than the money and the total amount that we are paying him this year alone. So if we release him, we're actually going to lose money. So take 31.6 mil minus 26.6. Take that as a negative, you're going to lose that amount because of how much he has in penalty. Now, you want, same with Eddie Jackson. Now, Allen Robinson is a great example here. His penalty is only at 2.1 mil. It's actually one of the smallest on the team, even though he's a 27-year-old, 89 overall superstar. And he has 15 mil. We're paying him 15 mil for the year of 2020, but he only has a penalty of 2.1 mil. So obviously, these type of guys like Allen Robinson, you don't really want to cut. Because he has so much value that we can get rid of him, and we also don't have to worry about having to pay him later because he doesn't have a monstrous penalty, and that's not going to back us up in the future, and we're going to get a lot of value from him. So he's one of those guys that, you can bank on, repay him, or get a lot of value on in terms of picks and maybe future talent for players. Now, somebody like Akeem Hicks, perfect example for a cut. Yes, you can get value, but a lot of teams now in the new update in franchise mode, they don't like a lot of older defensive linemen. So somebody like Akeem Hicks is 30 years of age. He's actually going to get a lot of red. He's not going to get a lot of green. So he's not going to get a lot of interest from teams. So we can actually easily release him because he has a very small penalty at 3.2 mil, and we're paying him 11.8 mil just for this year. So you can take that away, and you can clearly see how much we're going to make there. So Akeem Hicks, and this is a position that, in my opinion, that you can even sign in free agency for the time being and replace this. I know he's an 88 star, but we can draft something like this. We have a first-round pick, and we can even, again, sign a free agent, replace that just for the time being, and make ourselves a lot of money right now. And again, we have free agency to also replace this. So all we have to do is click on him and release him, and it'll have this again pop up like I've mentioned back then in the past videos. But, we'll be freeing up 10.2, but incur a penalty of 3.2. So you can, differentiate that, and we'll get our positive number there. But we're making a lot there. So it's about 7 mil we're going to be making back there. 22 mil right there. So we'll back out of this, release him, and there we go. You have free to net 10.2 in the cap and incur a total penalty of 3.2. So we have to back out. As you guys can see, I had the cap space number at 22 mil, but you have to back out and actually see your number. So we'll go back into salaries, and it actually gave us a good amount there, but it did give us, that 9 mil there, which is pretty solid. They gave us a couple extra mil, so we'll take that. But you can go through this with your whole entire team. Something like this you wouldn't want to do, even though they don't have a bad penalty. But break it down in guys that you can easily release. Cordero Patterson, you're not going to draw a lot of value in. Again, look at the difference right there. That's 4.75 mil difference, and you're going to be making, killer money just, racking in the players that you release through this, using the penalty number and you know, taking that difference of the, you know, current year that you're paying him at. So if you're in 2021 season, year 2, year 3, you know what I'm saying, just keep on doing that. Now these zeros mean again that they're going to become a free agent. So he is a free agent after this season. We have to pay him for 2021. So get on that now. If you're in a Bears franchise or any player that's like this that you see numbers like these, and you can make quick, easy money by releasing these type of players, and that's all it takes, guys. Looking at these two different columns is gonna, you know, go a long way. Hopefully, this video really did break down, again, making more cap space again for you guys, and releasing and freeing up a lot of money. But that will be it for today's video. Now, we did hit 260 subs. Thank you guys so much for that. We've come a long way. Now we are trying to hit a new goal at 270 subs. Now we are only 8 subs from that, so hopefully we can hit that. But again, that will be it for today's video, guys. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.